In this video, we'll demonstrate using Leonovus Smart Filer to offload cold data from a Windows file server to Wasabi Hot Cloud storage. We'll start by looking at a user's desktop. The user has a mapped network drive corresponding to Corp Share 1 on the file server. Visiting a subdirectory of that share, you'll note a PDF file that was last accessed in July 2018. We'll now log into the Smart Filer administration console and configure the network file share as a managed share. We'll enter the share's source ID, the fully qualified domain name of the file server, the share name, and some credentials for accessing the share. Next, we'll test the connection and save the managed share information. We can now initiate an inventory. Smart Filer will enumerate the metadata on all the files in that share and generate a report. The report shows a breakdown of the files and the storage they consume, grouped by last access. There are roughly 950 megabytes of files last accessed more than 6 months ago. We can also see a breakdown by file type. The next step is to configure a storage provider so we can offload cold data to the cloud. We'll configure Wasabi Hot Cloud Storage as an Amazon S3 compatible provider, enter Wasabi as the provider ID, Wasabi corporate account as the display name, and we'll provide the US East 2 endpoint in this case. Next, we'll enter credentials in the form of an access key and secret that allow us to use the storage account. We've now created a storage provider. Let's go back to the managed share and configure Smart Filer to offload data to our cloud storage account. We'll need a container for the offloaded files. You can see that we've already created a bucket in our cloud account. We can enter the bucket name here, click Next, and then we'll be prompted to enter plan information. This includes configuring a policy specifying that offloaded files should have symbolic links left for them on the source share. We'll choose to offload documents that were last accessed more than 6 months ago. And we'll configure a schedule that specifies that files should be offloaded weekly on Saturday evenings. Next, we can activate this plan and manually initiate the first offload of all cold data meeting the criteria from the Windows file server to our Wasabi account. Looking at the reports, we can confirm that the offload is underway, and after a few minutes, the offload operation is done and has moved 101 files. On the user's desktop, we see the file has been replaced by a symbolic link. If we choose to open the file, we find that the access to it is the same as if it had been served directly by the Windows file server. Thanks for watching this video. Visit Leonovus.com to learn more about how Leonovus Smart Filer can save you money by managing cold data automatically and transparently.